9 months before the 2024 presidential elections. Jeff Yass was frantically scrolling through TikTok statistics and political chatter around the upcoming ban of the popular app. Concerned, he calls his right-hand man, Tony Sayegh.
Tony, I want you to get Trump on TikTok. I'll handle the rest.
Sure thing, leave it to me.
Who are Jeff and Tony, and how did they change Trump's mind to not ban TikTok? We'll tell you, but first subscribe to our channel, Bizbo America. It was 2019 when, from a bunker-like space underneath the Oval Office, Tony Sayegh, the former communications head of Trump's Treasury Department in the early part of his first term, on Trump's request, ran Trump's anti-impeachment war room and successfully helped get him acquitted. Tony then moved on to head a group co-founded by Jeff Yass, the richest man in Pennsylvania with a net worth of almost $50 billion. Much of it in TikTok's owner ByteDance, with a 22% stake, 7% in his personal name, and 15% with Susquehanna, his options trading firm. So when Biden signaled in March 2024 that he too supported a law that would ban TikTok, Jeff was understandably a most worried man. TikTok has 170 million users in the US, marginally ahead of Instagram's 158 million. Trump was the one who had initially floated the idea to ban TikTok in his first term, in continuation with his policies against China.
TikTok is a national security threat. It should shut down, unless Microsoft or another company acquires it.
But it was only under Biden in 2023 when the debate on the proposed bill to ban the app really started. Jeff was by then already making huge donations to the GOP, and by the end of 2023, he had become one of the largest Republican donors and used that leverage to bully Republican lawmakers.
If you back the TikTok ban, I'm afraid I will have to pull the plug on funding.
He was successful in turning longtime China hawk Rand Paul in favor of the app.
Have faith that our desire for freedom is strong enough to survive a few dance videos.
Jeff simultaneously also began making inroads into Trump's camp by inviting him to a donor event in Palm Beach, Florida. Trump spoke at the event, showering praises on the billionaire.
Jeff is fantastic.
And a few days after this, Trump came out in support of TikTok on Truth Social.
If you ban TikTok, Facebook and Zuckerschmuck will double their business.
Despite this, there was an overwhelming majority in favor of banning the app in the Senate in April of 2024.
If ByteDance doesn't sell TikTok to an approved U.S. buyer by January 19th, it would face a ban.
But Trump was still not on TikTok himself, and this worried Jeff. So this is when he turned to his buddy, Tony, bringing him in from Susquehanna to join TikTok Chief Shou Chu's team of advisors. Tony started encouraging people in Trump's orbit, including his close friends Ivanka Trump, Jared Kushner, Donald Trump Jr., and former Fox News host Kimberly Guilfoyle, to join TikTok, which they did. Even Trump's granddaughter, Kai Trump, joined in as a bonus. He then worked on Trump's campaign executives.
TikTok has never banned Trump like other networks. Also, if he joins, he would be able to court young voters.
All this worked, and a month later in June, Tony successfully got Trump on TikTok. He was an instant hit, quickly growing to 14.4 million followers, which helped change his mind.
For all of those who want to save TikTok in America, vote for Trump. I'm now a big star on TikTok.
On Election Day, Tony was right there at Trump's Palm Beach County Convention Center in Florida watching the results. When Trump won, he celebrated with TikTok executives, now pretty confident that TikTok would survive. However, an appeals court rejected TikTok's May plea that a ban would violate Americans' free speech rights under the First Amendment. Even the Supreme Court, filled with Trump appointees, surprisingly upheld the ban 9-0. However, Trump emerged as a messiah for heartbroken TikTok users, stalling the ban on his first day as president.
ByteDance should sell at least 50% of the company to an American buyer within the next 75 days.
The cost of that could be as much as $25 billion, but despite that, celebs like Mr. Beast, Shark Tanker Kevin O'Leary, former Secretary of Treasury Steven Mnuchin, and Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella may be interested. But could Elon Musk's X be the chosen one, making him even more powerful than he already is? You will also find these sources listed in a video description section.